requires a lot of yourself. All the layers have to be involved in acting. So the sensations, the heart, the guts, the thoughts, the imagination. I think it's the incarnation of thoughts, of ideas, of feelings. I think it's really one of the most interesting work ever on this earth. I'm not looking for a specific character, but when I read something and it somehow does this chemistry by itself, you know, in me, then I know whether I have to do it or not. It's not a mind decision, it's actually more a gut decision. Because the body doesn't lie. Authority doesn't mean anything. I mean, I love people being intense in their work, when they're convinced by what they like, what they don't like, when they had experience, you know, and they have a true vision. Then it means intensity. I don't see it as controlling, you said? What did you use? Which word did you use? Authority. Because authority is boring for me. But when you're so convinced, it gives an authority. And that authority I'm ready to embrace and accept. But within that, it's like tango, you know. It's wonderful to know where you're going, but still you have to have freedom inside. You have to have a circle where it's possible to create. And as an actor, you have to have your total sort of freedom so you can give the best of what's inside you, because you're discovering as you're doing it. It's not a decision, a mental decision. The mind is involved, but it's a chemistry and alchemy, I would say, between the body, the mind, and heart. It has to be all the three together. Well, it's always wonderful to have success, because it's such a difficult work that you're happy that it works. Nevertheless, you know, after that, when you have success and the choices you're making, if it changes the choices you're making, then it becomes a little problem for me. And that's where you've got to be smart. Oh, that's a very old question for me. If I was 25, you know, I would try to answer the question. But the thing is, for me, it's an old question in the sense that I have already done, you know, 26 years of career where I chose to have specific films. I've done some Hollywood films, very rarely, but still tried. And it was not my choice, not my realm, not my fantasy, not my need. It was finding the director I could get in touch with inside, you know, that would give something special to the world and special also to me. That was really the driven of my choices. With moments of fear, when I had the Oscar, I went back home and I chose very Frenchy films because I was frightened somehow. Now, since, you know, a few years, I'm really, I don't think about the consequence of what I'm doing, because otherwise, you know, you tied up like this, and I don't be frightened. I just want to go with great artists. Every way. Of course, and that's what I'm looking for, is to have a change in me through a film, through an encounter, through an experience, because otherwise why living it?